Hey YouTube, it's Chris with the Martial Alchemy channel, and can you believe it? We are on video number, moose ears? No, 10. We're on video number 10. Mike the camera guy's going one of these. We're on video number 10 of Hillebrand's sparring book. Let's get at it. The returning blow, immediately after a parry. So he quotes, blows of this kind are very effective and should always be used as an opportunity offers. So Mike goes to punch me. He's in his Hillebrand guard. I'm also in my Hillebrand guard. He's going to strike towards my face with his left. I'm going to parry it, so I'm going to do my up and out upward high block like so. I'm immediately going to give him my return like this. The concept being, if I've trained, if I'm fast enough, while he's still thinking, oh, I'm going to hit this person, you're simultaneously defending and hitting them back. Perfect. It's a great opportunity to do a thing. You do have to be a lot faster and have good reflexes, build this sort of thing into instinct. So that comes with training. So the idea, he throws a strike, pop, and I'm already here before Mike even realizes that his punch was ineffective. Now, for the drill, Mike is going to do a parry of his own, then we return back to guard, and then the drill flows and repeats itself from there. At the end, we're going to do all of these as we have been as a workout section, so stay tuned for that. Mike will put the timestamp in there so you guys know if you want to just skip to it, but if you don't watch this part, you won't know what you're doing your exercise with. So we're here. The return. Mike gives strike. I'm going to block it. Now, as I throw strike, he's going to give his parry, and then he gives his return, and we can just go into this flow drill. Let's go super slow with this left. Boom, boom, boom. It's like a locomotive, like a well-oiled machine we are, all right? Going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Now, the manual actually suggests doing one person does one job, return to guard, do that until you get comfortable with it, then switch jobs. But there's nothing saying that you couldn't do this as a flow drill if you're working with a partner. Again, at the end, we'll do solo training in case you don't have friends, you don't have partners, you don't have anybody to train with. So we'll do that as a solo at the end. All right, here we go. So the next one is the left. I'm going to read the notes here for this one. Left low return after a left high hit. Whew, okay, so Mike gives me a left high hit. Bop. Right, so I'm going to give them block, and I'm also give the return. So this is going to go low. He's giving me his floating ribs, or I could do a small little side step, go for the pit of the stomach to wind him. Any of these are fair game, but I'm going for this area on my return. So he gives me left, one, boom, and I'm right in here like so. Always, if I'm on the inside, I have to be aware of this other hand, so I want to get in and out. In fact, the manual says strike them before you create space. So it's one, two, boom, and I want to return back to this position. Again, if you're doing this as a flow, it'll look like so. Mike gives me his strike. I'm going to parry it. He's going to bar this with his elbow in this case, and then as he comes back to guard, I give him my left. He's going to block it, and we go like so, and we can go back and forth doing this as a flow drill. Again, if you have a partner, practice it like that, or do one section and then he gets the other section, then you switch jobs, however you want to work it out. All right, section number 3, we actually have a new element that the manual hasn't covered yet, so naughty, naughty manual, giving us a new thing to work on without teaching us how to do it. So Mike's going to give me his left high hit, and I'm going to do a right low return, which means when I do this parry, I'm going to bat it up and out. I want my elbow to kick up a little bit. It's almost a high block where I'd bring the arm up like this, but really it's this up and out sort of motion that we've covered so far. So I'm batting it away with my left hand in this case. So far we've done this. Now I'm batting it away to the outside, which we haven't covered yet. I want the elbow to come up just a little bit to elevate his body. If I just parry it here, his elbow's in the way, and as I move in, it's risky that I can run into this guy, even if he's still extending it. I don't want to run into that. So I do want to bat him up and out. So we're here, up and out. Now his elbow's less of a risk, not completely risky, risk-free, but it's not as much of a risk as I, boom, just right in here. And I'm dropping in with my left and bashing him this direction. So again, one more time, up, boom, and we're right in here. Mike is then going to try and bar it with his other hand, so it's going to be slow, 1, 2, and he's going to come across like that to bar it. So again, 1, 2. Mike's in a really bad position. This technique actually works great. So we're here, 1, boom. You know, Mike's all twisted up. I could do a great return that way. Fantastic technique. All right, so let's look at how we can train this at home if you are doing the solo, and let's get at it. Let's beat up Bob. Okay, so we're at the workout section. We're going to do 30 seconds on, 12-second break in between, 3 times through with each exercise. We're going to start out with our left guard. We're going to do our parry and immediately return with our left. We're going to go to the face. Here we go. We're on guard and go for it. 1, parry it. The other hand is coming up straight into the face. We return. We're going as fast as possible. Step in with it. Your chin is tucked under your shoulder. 3, 2, 1. Break. All right, we're going to repeat that. If you want, you can switch to the other side. I'm going to stay with the same side today. I'm glutton for punishment on this side. Here we go. Parry up. Go. 1. Try and get the shoulders going into this punch as I'm going up for that block, rotating into that strike, stepping in on it. All right, I'll try and slow it down, return to guard a little bit more instead of just going into the strike. We'll return after each one. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 1. All right, the next one, exact same setup. I'm going to switch to the other side because this hand's still injured from last week. Parry it, and I'm going to go low with this. Again, you can do the other side. Same exact thing. Block it and then strike low. Make sure as you're parrying, you're tucking your chin, your elbow or your shoulder's not coming up as high on this one. So you really want to tuck it down underneath. As I'm doing this stroke, since it's low, my shoulder's not coming up as high, I really have to tuck my chin down a little bit more on this technique. Do one more here. One more here. I miscounted. Mike, the camera guy, saved us, guys. All right, switch back to the other side on this one. Ready? And block it. Drop down. Tuck the chin. Love it. Last one. We're going to block and drop straight into this stroke. So we're in left guard. Left is going to go bat up high, drop down low. 1. One more. Great. 2 more. 5, 4. Here we go. High block, drop and go. Loose, tighten at the last second. Move. All right, this is the last one coming up. Give it everything you got. Drive through. Give it some power. 10 seconds. Make sure as you're watching this, before you go away, like, subscribe, share, press those buttons. You can show thank you for doing the workouts with me by leaving a comment, leave a little heart, leave something down below. Let us know that you're watching it. Thanks for joining me, guys. We'll see you next time.